Hello guys, in this lecture I'm going to explain difference between transit gateway and the VPC pairing. So let's start. So firstly define why we used to AWS pairing. AWS pairing connection help us to facilitate the transfer of data. For example, if you have more than one AWS account, you can pair the VPC across the account to create a file sharing network. You can also use a VPC pairing connection to allow other VPCs to across resource you have in your VPC. So you can exchange your data and using the VPC pairing. So improved security. VPC pairing comes with the major benefits: improving security by enabling private connectivity between two VPC. Never leave the cloud provider network. You reduce the whole class risk for your staff. So now define the VPC pairing. VPC pairing connection, a networking connection between two VPC that enable you to route traffic between them using private address instance in either VPC can communicate with each other as if they are within the same network. So as we discussed the in this paragraph, to communicate between two VPCs using VPC pairing, the VPC communicate with the other as within the same network. So the VPC A the communicate with VPC B using the VPC pairing connection. Instance 1 and instance 2 are connected using the VPC pairing. So benefits of VPC networking pairing. VPC pairing, the following benefits: network latencies, connectivity that use only the internal address provide lower latency that connectivity that use internal address. And next, network security. Service owner do not have to their service exposed to the public internet and deal with the associate risk. So network security, the VPC network provide pairing use giving a network security and network latencies. So next one, network cost. Google Cloud charges aggress bandwidth pricing for the network using external IP address to communicate even if their traffic is within the same zone. If, however, the network paired, they can use internal IP address to communicate and save those egress costs. Regular network pricing still applying to all traffic. So, how VPC pairing work multi VPC connection? The VPC connect the VPC this and this and this. They 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5. The 5 VPC connect is 6 VPC connect with each other using only the VPC pairing. Pairing request, pairing accept pairing route. They are connected. This VPC, every new VPC required individual connection in the mesh. So decentralized operations and repeat for each connection. IPCI, there are no overlap. They and the request accept pairing for each connection. There are some points uh, to note every time to create a VPC pairing. They some points you have no down. So next is transit gateway. Transit gateway help to design and implement network at scale by acting as a cloud router. As your network grow, the complexity of managing incremental connection can slow you down. AWS Transit Gateway connect VPC and on-premises network through a central hub. So you can see the 6 VPC connect both connect the each other. There are some complexity you can see in this diagram, but this diagram we have no complexity because of one VPC, one VPC 2, 3, 4. The four VPC connect both using transit gateway. So the transit gateway is this benefit to reduce the complexity. Using multiple connection. So the transit gateway connect your AWS and VPC on-premises network through a central hub. The connection simplifies your network and puts and the complex pairing relationship. Transit gateway act as a highly scalable cloud router. Each new connection is made only once. So the benefits of the transit gateway is their connectivity, better visibility and control, improve security and flexibility, multicast. The main benefits is the transit gateway. The multicast supports allow the same connect to distribute the multi specific destination. This ultimate to need the costly on premises multicast network, they are reduce the bandwidth required to have high throughput application like video, media streaming and teleconferencing. So why should we use transit gateway? Without AWS transit gateway, scale increase complexity with each VPC. You must maintain routing table and connect to each on-site location using separate networking gateway. You can see this diagram, some complexity without the AWS transit gateway. Always we create a VPC pairing, then we create another VPC connect with the AWS Transit Gateway. Your network is more efficient and scalable. AWS Transit Gateway routes all traffic to and from the each VPC and or VPN, and you can manage the monitor it where it all the single location. VPC create a VPC 1, VPC 2, VPC 3, and VPC 4. They are both connect using a transit gateway. The transit gateway versus VPC pairing. The transit gateway has uh, hardly charges per attached to additional to the data transfer fees. But the VPC pairing, they no charges for data transfer. They some charges, but VPC get no charges. Multicast traffic can be routed between VPC attached to a transit gateway. Multicast traffic cannot be routed to the pairing connection. They have routed between the VPC attachment, but we have they cannot be routed pairing connection. It provides maximum bandwidth burst 50 Gbps per available zone VPC connection. But the VPC pairing no aggregate bandwidth. Security groups feature does not currently work with transit gateway. Security group feature work with intra-region VPC pairing. So the next is a VPC pairing. They are not create network mesh. You have read previous table. Full flexibility configure routing between the network. They both are flexible. Bandwidth limitation, no limitation, but transit gateway has 50 burst limit only. Connect network across AWS. The both are a different AWS account using connect network across AWS region. They both are connected. Baseline cost is zero. Then no charges for the create VPC pairing. $36 we create a transit gateway. So I think you can know a difference between the transit gateway and VPC pairing much clear. So thank you for seeing the video. Hope you like my channel and subscribe my channel. Now about the Moogle apps. Moogle apps carry years of the knowledge and experience in successfully applying advanced technology to a wide variety of business issues around the globe. We work with a single-minded focus, assisting our client to require business excellence through the smart uses external data and information source. So we are a professional artificial intelligence as a service. Along with this, we offer multi services: machine learning, blockchain, DevOps, data science, and Metaverse. So subscribe my channel and ring the notification bell to get a notified every time we post here. So follow us Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and also Instagram. Thank you for seeing the video.